Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Super Adventure Island 2. In the previous episode, we cleared out most of Poka-Poka Island, leaving just the boss behind this door, so let's go take care of him now. You'll notice that he's just a giant tree with these swinging arms. The trick is to go between his arms when the hands are at their highest, and then just hit his face as much as you can while avoiding the fruits that he tosses. His first attack is to throw an apple, then his mouth will swing open on the next attack and he'll drop a stump that chases after you. And the third attack is the most dangerous, in which his hands grab his tree canopy and shake it in order to get fruits out of it. And the fruits fall at random, so it's kind of hard to dodge them. By the time you get to this third phase, though, he's a cinch because you can hit him 4 times, as you saw there. And that's all there's to it. It takes 45 hits to kill him. And that nets us the light stone. Higgins hears a voice.
You came to help me, didn't you? I am Tina, the queen-to-be of Waku-Waku Island.
I happened to be passing by the castle. The king told me about you, but he never mentioned how beautiful you are.
I was just brought to Hiya-Hiya and imprisoned in the basement. Despite my trials, I knew I would be rescued.
So it appears we need to go to Hiya-Hiya Island. And if we go to our world map here, Hiya-Hiya is the blue island on the top upper left. So we'll head in that direction. Now don't forget you can get in random battles while you're on the ocean. Like this. Here's our first one, actually. Basically, you just go in either direction and kill the enemies that get in your way, and that's it. It's really easy. Now, you notice the pedestal here. If you use your light stone on this crest, they will interact with each other and lower the sea barrier for light. Although, I really don't see why Master Higgins couldn't swim his tiny little raft between those huge stones. But anyway, that's all part of the game, I guess. And the enemies chosen in these random battles are random as well, so you could end up with enemies that take several hits, up to 16 hits each, so it's almost better to avoid most of them if you can. Now, this is Boa Island, but as you notice, we can't get past this rock here, so we'll head back. Although I do like the music there. That's pretty cool. Now, up in this cave, we've got a tablet that reads, Master of the Universe, how strong are you? Can you ride the clouds to the heavens? Just jump over to your right. Well, let's do it. And that brings us to one of the 2 main sub-bosses of the game, which are supposed to be reminiscent of the original bosses from the first Castlevania, good god, Adventure Island game. Been playing Castlevania too much. The trick is to try to hit him twice by jumping, then get back and avoid his flame, and then just keep doing this until he dies. He's not too hard though. And that's all there was to it. We get the sunstone, so now we can open the ocean barrier for the sun crest. So let's go do that, since we can't seem to get anywhere else in this area for now. Or not, let's do a random battle instead. At least it was easy, guys. This must be it. There we go, there's the sun crest, so we will use the sunstone. Of course, you have to be stopped and standing still in order to use equipment, which is kind of dumb. Oh well. There we go. Down goes the sea barrier, and now we can access Hiya-Hiya Island. But first, let's go over here. And get in another random battle. Oh, these sea urchins take 8 hits each. What's scary is these become regular enemies in upcoming dungeons, so get used to it. And another battle. I like these wombat guys, they're so easy to avoid. Ooh, what's up here? Another stone we can't move, so we'll be back to that in a moment. For now, let's go up here farther. Seems suspicious enough, doesn't it? La 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 la. Trying to get somewhere in this game is annoying sometimes. Random battles everywhere. Leaped right over me. In this cave here, we've got a hot spring, so at least we can restore some energy. And let's head down to that final whirlpool. And we meet some old fogey. Let's talk to him.
I've a good trick for moving large obstacles from your way, although I need some spare cash, like 100 coin. You now have 170 coin.
Sure, we'll buy it.
Now you know my secret shoving trick. You'll be a real shaker just by touching the sides of obstacles.
Wait. Yeah, wait a second. He just taught us this earth-shaking trick in a moment with 100 coins. Apparently it wasn't that big of a trick.
There's a funny looking rock right over there.
Why don't you give the trick a try? Okay, so if you touch it and push it, there we go. Now we can get to any passage that's blocked by a boulder. And there's 2 that I can think of. There's this one back on the ice area right here. And there also is one in Poka-Poka Island. So we'll do both of those. Sometimes it's better just to run through those and take your hits if you get them. There we go. And in this chest we find the ice bell. That will come in handy, I'm sure, very soon. Continuing on, let's head over to Poka-Poka Island again. Oh, the ocean. I hate ocean travel in this game for this reason. It's not so bad with the sword, but during this challenge, it can get so tedious. There we go. And now we just need to get to the area where you can push this boulder to get to a secret area. Oh, life bottles. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Notice that I'm running here. You can run by holding down the attack button while you're moving. I didn't do that in the previous episodes, but it's pretty useful actually. Helps you get to places a little quicker, especially if you're backtracking like we are now. Although I won't be able to use it much in the future dungeons just because there are so many monsters that can take major damage off of you if you don't either avoid them or kill them. And it's hard to avoid them too. But that's neither here nor there at this point. Boing, 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 boing. Piggy, die. And over to the left here is the boulder we were looking for. Push that off the edge. We get 500 coins, and in here we have a tablet, which which reads, "There are 9 life bottles and 14 magic bottles hidden in boxes." Yeah, that's a big lie. There's 10 life bottles and 14 magic bottles. And you see that trick? That's actually the fastest way to get back, but it's really hard to pull that off. So, the other way is just to keep continuing through the level until you get to the rope that leads down here. Anyway, I think we'll call it a video here. I'm going to head over to Hiya-Hiya Island, which is that ice island, and I'll meet you there in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and stick around when we take on Hiya-Hiya. Until then.